Yeah, hello, good morning. Welcome back. Till now, great job so far. Now, I will tell you about the data preparations. In this particular video, we will discuss about data preparations, why data preparation is very, very important. So, the chapter begins. As data preparations happens after collecting and storing the data. So, data rarely comes in ready for analysis. Real life data is messy and dirty. It needs to be clean. Skipping this step may lead to errors down the way, incorrect results, or throw off your algorithms. You would not use vegetables without cleaning, peeling, and dicing them, as your soap would taste void and no one would eat it. So, well, if you don't clean, peel, and dice your data, your result will look void and no one will use them. So let's take a simple but dirty data sets and clean it together. Maybe you can already notice a few things like in your data sets, the some features are available or the SARA lease, hadron lease, and their age, size, and the country is given. So one fundamental aspects of the cleaning data is tidiness. Tidy data is a way of presenting a matrix of data with observations on rows and variables as columns. This is not the case here. Our observations, like the people, are in columns and their features are on rows. As I told that Sarah, Liz, Hadrian, and Liz are the people and their features are on rows like the age, size, and the country. So let's take care of that. It's easy to do that the programmatically with the some programming language like Python or R. Or they also help with other cases you are about to see. So the data looks much clear this way. You can see that. The data looks much clear this like earlier the data was the name or the people name was in columns and the row was the features, and after the adjustment the features are in a columns and the name of the people are in rows. So in general, you want to remove duplicates. Python and R or this programming language make them easy to identify. Here we can see that lists appear twice, like Alice is appear twice here. So it's your duty or as a data analyst duty is that let's remove the duplicate. What happen if there is another person called Liz? Then you want a way to uniquely identify each observations. It can be combinations of features like name plus last name plus year of birth. For example, but the safest way is to assign a unique ID, like Syra IDs is now 0, Alice is 1, and Hadrian's is 2. So some fishy is going on the size columns, so that like the Lice simply can't be that tall or Hadrian and Sarah that smalls. So depending where you are from, like Liz is in the US, she inputted her size in feet. Sarah and Hadrian are based in Europe. They use the metric systems. So all variables should use the same standard. If standard is going to be changed, so understanding the data would be difficult. So programmatically, you can filter values like about 2.5 meters and apply a divisions by 3.281 to get the metric value. So here we go. You can see that the before and after value, like the data 0, 1 and 2, Sarah Lee's age was 22730 and size is 1.77 and 5.58 and 1.80 respectively. The country was Belgium, USA, NFR. And here you can see that the size, in the size you have to monitor it. List was measure the size in feet, so that's why we are again going to be convert to that. So we have to maintain the same standard, because if the standard is going to be uh, disturbed, so understanding the data would be difficult, and your accuracy is going to be affected. So similarly, countries should follow the same format. The United States and France are abbreviated, but Belgium is written in the full. So obviously we have to fix that, because we have to maintain the standard format, so that your machine learning algorithms or your machine is going to understand the data in a unique way. Now, another common issue related to the data types, like the tools you use might be able to infer data types for each columns, but you would make better or make sure that they are correct. So hey, here you can see that the age column is encoded as a text. If you try to get the mean, you will get an error, because the average of two words doesn't make sense. So you should change the type of these features to numbers. So as ages are now numbers, you can see that the codes have disappeared. So before and after, you will get the idea about that particular scenario. So last but not least, missing values. They are common and occur for various reasons. So the agent doing the entry was distracted, the person surveyed did not understand the question, or it's on purpose. For example, an event that has not happened yet. There are several ways to deal with missing values. You can substitute the exact value if you have access to the source. For examples, you can take an aggregate value like the mean, median, or max. Depending on the situations, you can drop the observations altogether, but each observations you remove means less training data for your models, or you can keep it as is and ignore it if your algorithms allows it. So here we take the mean like 27.5 and round it to get 28, which happens to be the correct value. So this is about all about the data preparations. You have to take care during the data preparations, like the all data should be in standard format, like the age should be numbers, not in terms of the strings or the quoted form. Your height, your size, your country should be in a proper format, so that your algorithm should understand properly. So hope everyone understand about the concept behind data preparations in understanding of data science. So we'll meet in the next video, where we will discuss more about the understanding of data science. Till that time, thank you so much. Take care. Have a nice day.